to San Francisco. She must have lost her way. Posting a poster of Pancho Cisco, California Day.
I don't know what you're doing around here.
In a Robin Hood and Brotherhood and colors of green and gray.
This is a mockery.
And all you can do is laugh at her. Doesn't
Hey, what's these headphone things? I can't hear anything. I don't hear a thing. What are you doing around here?
Wait a minute, there
You
it
guys
is.
are a bunch of amateurs.
Now I can.
Oh,
Good.
there.
Good now.
That's it. Am I only supposed to hear it in the
No,
right
turn
ear?
it down, dang it.
Turn it down, dang.
And he didn't clean up the words to it. I love that man.
Yeah, I miss John.
That's
And
a good
John.
memory to have.
It
buddy.
is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's what I mean. It was so cool. Like,
Yeah.
I heard this song Arizona by the Scorpions, and I go, man, that was a really fun trip, man. And John.
I'm going there
it was
next week.
Cool, man. It's just cool.
Do you know that?
Yeah. I like Arizona.
Did you know that?
No.
We'll be there all next week.
Golfing?
No, just
Skiing?
no.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Just checking things
Yeah,
out.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
So after I actually, as you know, I don't listen to our show much, and it's because I always find the mistakes I make, and why do I stutter? You know, it's like, you know, seeing yourself in a picture, like, why did I wear that? You know, I've got maybe a self-esteem issue or something, but I don't like listening to the show very much. I like the show. I think it's fun. But I had to go back and listen to Professor Brabs do the history of the Titleist ball. It blew up. Everybody's been talking about that. So I actually went back and listened to it, and you know what? It was hilarious. So a lot of people wanted to hear more from this guy, and including myself. I can't wait. So, and we did history on Titleist ball. What? We did history on something else too.
Titleist golf ball.
And what else? There was another one you did. What was the other one?
I'm trying to remember.
Before that. So, you got the glove?
Yes.
All right, man. Can you share the history of the glove with us?
Yes, I'm
Are you-
texting something to Hop really
Oh.
quick. Thank you, Hop.
Wow.
I'm ready, babe. I had you. Come on now.
You got me?
Wow,
I got you.
I hear it.
I brought my hat.
I hear noise.
It's time for some history.
Yay.
This is about the golf glove.
I wear one.
For right-handed golfers, a golf glove is worn on the left hand.
Why is that?
I don't know. The opposite is true for left-handed players.
Confusing a little.
Go to school. Because gloves are so popular today, they're as much a part of the golfer's outfit as their shoes. It may be somewhat surprising to learn that wearing a glove when playing golf was not the norm for some of the game's legendary players in the 19th and 20th century.
I wear shoes.
Golf gloves made their first appearance on the market in the late 1800s.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. The Rawlings Company patented a golf glove design in 1885. In 1899, thank you for the music, advertisements for the new Simplex golf glove. I think that's a herpes medication. Simplex?
Number 2.
That's kind of weird.
I'm not wearing that.
Can I get herpes for wearing a glove?
I don't think I want one.
Maybe if I wear it on the opposite hand, I'll be safe.
That'll work.
That might be it. Okay, let's get back to the educational segment.
Yes, it's fun to learn.
Here we go. The new Simplex golf glove could be found in Golf Illustrated magazine. It was June 1915 that it actually came out too in an issue of Vanity Fair because gloves became fashionable.
Good magazine.
In fact, the gloves had pleats. That allowed room for this player's knuckles in the gloves. Why were gloves introduced? Golf gloves were developed to address the problem of slippery golf club grips.
Slip sliding.
Those wooden shafted clubs of the time had grips made of strips of leather.
Oops, out of my hand.
They were wrapped around the top of the shaft. These often became very dirty because of the humidity in the deep south.
Lots of sand and dust.
If you wear a hat, then maybe it won't get so dirty. Gloves also protect the golfer's hands from wear due to extended practice or playing sessions, which often cause painful blisters and calluses. There's the blisters again. What's up with the simplex?
I need a Band-Aid.
I don't understand.
Ouch.
Despite their utility, golf gloves
hurts.
did not gain a grip among most of the buying public until the early 20th century. Photographs of major golf tournaments revealed that the top players, including Walter Hagen and Bobby Jones, did not wear golf gloves.
Uh-oh.
They didn't want to get herpes.
Just should have used the other hand.
Because amateurs emulate the style of pros they admire, the average golfer did not gravitate to wearing golf gloves because most touring professionals did not wear them. Suddenly, in the 1940s, you could also call this golf's sexual revolution. Gloves became popular. Sam Snead,
Thank you,
Ben
Sam.
Hogan, they began wearing gloves, and all of a sudden, the public began to buy.
Thanks, guys.
The real movement was the 1960s. In the early
It's a good
60s,
decade.
two new golf champions brought gloves to the forefront.
Congratulations, guys.
Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus had both worn gloves since they began competing in the amateur tournaments. Palmer's habit of removing his golf glove when he was ready to putt was emulated by amateurs everywhere because the gesture just seemed cool.
And still they do today.
That's amazing.
All the time.
All the time.
Where's my glove? Oh,
It's in my pocket.
found it.
No, it's on the ground. English leather good maker Pittards introduced water-resistant leather gloves in the mid-1970s. Suddenly, here comes FootJoy.
Yeah.
It is a joy to wear a foot.
Wish I had a marker.
They entered the market in 1979. They began working with Pittards in 1980s, and thus FootJoy's soft, comfortable Cabretta leather gloves became the most popular brand ever
Nice glove.
of all time
Still have one.
today.
And yesterday, too.
If you really take a step back, the earliest golf gloves, according to FootJoy research, started in 1898.
My
The
hand
main-
hurts.
The structure of the first gloves were either fingerless or backless.
That's not right.
That's kind of weird.
Backless glove?
Backless gloves?
You got a hairy hand.
I think you get a weird suntan if you had a backless glove.
Is that a freckle? I think I saw a freckle.
Do I have cancer?
Is that a spot?
The first golf gloves were generally either fingerless or backless. Early professionals from the 1930s, like in F. Scott Fitzgerald's 1925 novel, The Great Gatsby, had golf characters with fingerless
A
gloves.
glove's not fingerless.
That's weird.
Not a glove. Oh.
The transition then became in the 1950s and 60s when Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player wore full golf gloves and they became the standard.
Thank you, Big Three.
And that's it.
Nice story. I'm going to go find a glove.
My glove's kind of stinky.
Plastic bag.
Lysol, anybody?
There's the history of the golf glove, everybody. That's nice. Got to hand it to you, bud.
I've worn a glove for as long as I can remember.
Nikki, you wear a glove?
I do.
Yeah, so do I.
I always wondered why I took my glove off and put it in my back pocket
But
when
do
I was
you
putting.
do you do that? I leave it on.
I take
leave
it
it
off.
on.
Do you leave it on too?
You leave it on? I take it off.
I leave it on as well. And
But I can't
don't
say
know
it's-
why he's lazy. I don't know why. I just never took
I
it off.
can't say it was because of Arnold Palmer.
It's through the times. People are,
I know.
and the tan
I
thing.
copied somebody else.
Right, the tan players will often take their glove, their glove off after they hit the green or something, and they put it in their pocket. So they're, but it's pretty good story, man. Nice gloves.
Nice.
Cabretta leather and cadet. When did the cadet come?
It didn't say.
And the ball marker.
Oh,
And
I
the
found
ball
something.
marker.
Hang on, I found something.
Remember when they started putting a little marker on the glove?
Yeah.
The most
That was
lost
nice.
item of all time.
I forgot about these 5 historical facts that I
Yay.
found.
More.
There's more.
It's awesome.
The actual first golf glove was designed by Rawlings Company, patented in 1885.
Long time ago.
And it doesn't show any fingers.
No,
I think people who played didn't have fingers. I think they just had nubs.
that's why the club was slippery.
Yeah.
Hard to hold in just your palm.
It's really hard to hold it in the palm of your
Without
hand.
fingers,
They should have used glue. Elmer's.
which is at 15.5. 05 when Elmer's made.
Elmer's was there. In 1920s,
duct tape.
that's when Bobby Jones, Walter Hagen, and Gene Sesson, they actually played without gloves. But then in 1942, like I mentioned earlier in
you
this
did.
segment, I did.
Slam and Sam.
I did. Sam Snead became the first pro to win a major tournament wearing a glove.
And it was Wilson.
And it had fingers.
Yay!
And a back.
Wow. Back
you
and
imagine
fingers.
that?
That looks like a glove.
Then in the 60s, again, it gained popularity from the big 3. Now I'm turning to
Now you're
now I sound like what's his name?
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton, who wears a glove.
Where's the glove?
know
Well, I don't know
glove.
about that. Based on what I heard, I don't think
I
he
know.
did because there's
I
a
did
stain
not
on
wear a
that dress.
glove.
There was a stain on
There
that
was.
dress. There's
Should've-
no glove.
You should have wore a glove.
So Palmer, Player, Nicholas, they wore gloves. And to round it out in 2010, Footjoy.
Footjoy.
They reported that 85% of golfers wore gloves,
I heard 92 today, man.
and 95% were professionals.
Oh, there you go. Freddie Couples never wore
Sorry,
gloves.
changed my voice. I got hoarse.
That's all right, man. But
That's it.
how many can you think? I know Freddie doesn't. Anybody else you can think of it does not? I mean, off the top of your head, I can't think of too many. But you said 95% do, so there's not a whole lot out there that
Who was the guy that wore 2 gloves? Was it Billy?
two
Billy-
gloves?
Two gloves.
It was
Tommy
Tommy
two gloves.
Gaines?
Tommy
Tommy Gaines, was it? Tommy Two Glove Gaines?
might be.
Baines, Gaines, something like
But
that.
anyway, well done. I can't wait to the history of something next. Great music.
Yes, great music.
So, but what really, you remember? I still have gloves. We used to get like a dozen a year. Do you still
Yeah.
have some?
I will get. I get 6.
You still do.
I get 6.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, I don't play, so one glove
Yeah.
lasts me a whole year.
Yeah.
Now it used to, and then, but you're a golf shop business. You sell a lot of gloves.
Yes, we do. We sell a lot of gloves, and it's about positioning.
Yeah. Fingerless is
Before you
interesting.
fuck-
It's
it
kind of
is.
like the what else are the fingerless?
They
Is
still
it-
make those. Ladies love fingerless because they've got the long
and
nails.
the nails. Yeah, then they made the ones that the
Yeah.
fingertips were cut
We have
off.
some Footjoy ones that are fingerless. They do have backs.
And then the Velcro. You didn't mention Velcro when that came out. Well, that was good, man. I appreciate the knowledge, and now I know. 18 something. What do you got?
1885.
Thank you. What do you got there, Dickie?
Okay.
Cracking up.
So, couple, Glover, and Bird.
Are those the ones that do not wear
Yeah.
gloves?
And then this guy says, it's
Did
kind
you
of
say
ironic.
Did you say lover?
Lovers, couples,
Glover.
loves birds.
Lucas Glover.
I thought you
So
said
couples
lover.
loves
kind of-
birds.
It's kind of funny that someone named Glover doesn't wear a glove.
Yeah.
I thought you meant.
That is
I thought you
ironic.
meant love.
Dude
Davis
named
Love.
Glover, you think he'd have a great glove contract?
That is pretty weird.
That is weird.
You would think
He's
he
not
would.
called. That's not Glover's fingers, is it?
Glover's fingers. That's funny.
So
That is too funny.
we need to take a break. I want to come back.
we gotta take a break.
I owe Nikki and the listeners a slight explanation, and I'm going to admit my faults.
Very
Did
cool.
you get that, Hop?
I have some.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Maybe I should wait till after we're preempted. No, but I will. I'm going to come back.
That's so funny,
Tommy,
man.
yeah, Tommy Gainey.
Kenny.
All right, well,
He
golf.
was on Big Break, one of the original
Tommy
Big
Gainey,
Breakers. Remember?
Yeah,
That show was so big for a while, and then he's a stud. He's one on tour.
he is a
Corey
stud.
Pavin.
Doesn't wear a glove?
Doesn't wear a glove.
Can't find one so
Wow.
small. I try to put on a small
size
cadet.
Cadet, and it won't fit.
Even a ladies cadet.
It won't fit.
We can't figure out why it's not
Too
worn on the
big.
other hand, though.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It is kind of weird.
Well, thank you to McPhee's Grill for partnering with us here on Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. Hometown cooking through and through. McPhee's Grill in Templeton, California. You can check them out at mcpheesgrill.com online. Make reservations online. Check out their menu. McPheesgrill.com. Call them at 805-434-3204 or mcpheesgrill.com. We'll be right back. Stay with us.